We're facing a global environmental crisis, and in order to tackle it, we have to implement sustainability, but across the whole supply chain in absolutely every industry. To be successful, everyone needs to be brought along for the ride. I think that sports in general, but specifically football, is one of the most exciting areas that we have to break into at the minute, because they have an opportunity to transform not only their own impact, but also their suppliers and even that of the end user, the fans. RSK has been working with Charlton Athletic Football Club to implement a comprehensive sustainability strategy. It's rooted in science and it touches every part of the club's value chain.
The timing was perfect because we have to do something like the EFL Code of Practice, which is our kind of kite mark to excellence. A big section is our environmental and sustainability bit. The expertise is there from RSK. Otherwise, we'd have been walking around with this section going, who can help us? The most successful partnerships is when you meet regularly and you analyse and evaluate and reflect on, is it working for both sides?
Can you tell me a little bit about what we've done so far on the training ground?
I think the training ground has embraced a lot of stuff and listened to RSK on their advice. There is good signage and clear messaging around bins. We've all got these. Everyone's got these. You've seen them around. And then we've got our rainwater recycling. So you've seen the reservoir that we've got here and how we recycle and use that.
The consumers of football are fans, and there's millions of them, and you have their eyes and their ears so regularly. You can have a much bigger impact than you could have ever had by just your normal going into a business and trying to help. Charlton have had great success in communicating social issues through its community trust. We're helping them to broaden that message to include sustainability. The best example of that is the Greener Games weekend in partnership with the University of Greenwich and Pledge Ball, which RSK helped coordinate.
What Pledge Ball does is engage people. The way in which we ask the clubs to participate is to essentially choose between a few fixtures in a season to promote as Pledge Ball fixtures. On game day, fans go to the game. They encourage things like a walking group to the stadium. They have market stalls this year that provided support to enable people to make more sustainable choices.
It's one of the opportunities for Charlton to show that they really are trying and they do care about getting as many of their fans on board as possible. If you cannot win the people over with what you're doing, it becomes a really difficult battle to win. And that's sort of why we've loved working with the football club. There's so much promise in it. It's only this inclusive approach that will advance our journey to greater sustainability.